Yo, what's good, folks and jokes? Welcome to the Weird Flex.
But okay, podcast. Hey guys, welcome to your Comedy Weaves Workouts and Advice podcast, where we answer your questions. If you would like to submit a question, please email us at weirdflex@gmail.com. The music that you hear in every episode is by What's My Name on Instagram and Soundcloud. The artwork is by Dr. Crafty and somebody else that's in our credits. Haha, we love them very much. I think it's like ZD Animations or something.
Nice.
He's really cool. He did like some stuff to make it move. It's pretty cool. And
Props
yeah, we're here. We're in our, what is it, second episode of the year?
Second episode of the year, yeah.
Yeah, we're just like making it happen. And you know, man, like 2020 has already had like some interesting challenges. And I'm just kind of like, we're just out here living. But I really like making this podcast because it's one of the consistent things that I have that brings me joy. Right. And I like joy. So, and I like consistency. So that's pretty cool. So Jordan, how are you doing?
Man, I'm okay. I just working. Just been busy on normal stuff, like working on projects. I'm pretty happy that my YouTube has been consistent because like last year I kind of fell off. I'm trying to get back to my 2016 roots where like every Saturday I uploaded it Saturday at 10 a.m. So yeah, I'm just trying to get on that, and I'm also looking for an editor for my videos because like my other editor went to college recently. He went back to university, so like I'm looking for another editor for my Tough Like the Tune stuff because like main character, like I'll reach out to him when he's free because I know he's a daddy now, so like I don't want to like, well yeah, if he's a daddy I'll give him work whenever I need to, but yeah definitely course. So yeah,
well you guys email Jordan if like you are an editor and you want to work on his videos, or tweeted him, I don't know, whatever you want. Just
email me at jdownsfitness@gmail.com saying I want the editor position. Okay, main character, you're pretty much good, so you just say like, what do you need, bro? Like that's all you have to do is like message me that if you listen back to this, because like I just that's cool.
Well, hell yeah. And yeah, I just got back from Comic-Con. That was pretty cool. I did guest relations stuff, and that was pretty fun. And yeah, and some really cool opportunities coming up. And like, it's so weird because in the last year, I've had a few opportunities that I've like been very fortunate to get, but none of the stuff I've really done has come out. So I'm still in a place where I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, I do voice acting, I do this and that, but like nothing that. Or none of the new stuff that I'm really proud of, I can't talk about it. So I'm just like, you got to trust me, guys.
Yeah.
You get it? I'm doing fun stuff. It's just, it's hard because I can't like, because it takes like a year or more to get stuff out sometimes. But such is life. But yeah, at Comic-Con, Elsie was there, who is the voice of, or the singing voice of Charlie from Has Been Hotel.
Wait, she doesn't voice Charlie? Like
no, she does not. She is the singing voice. Just like Black Griffin is just the singing voice for Alice.
Well, I have a dream. Yeah, he
did
that. Yeah. He did that at freaking Cider Fest. That was funny.
It's Tom Kenny.
And no one else got what it was.
Yeah, you actually sent me a video of him that I still have on my phone, and you were like, quick, do something funny for Katy. And he was like, you have a dream.
Yeah.
It was really wholesome.
He's not human.
Not human.
He's a fucking android. Everything he does. Just go to his channel and you go from like his very first video to now. You'd see like he is not human. He is an android.
He's just out there living his best life.
Yeah.
One day at a time. That crazy boy. He was really cool. He should come to Comic-Con. Maybe one day.
He's going to MomoCon.
Oh hell yeah! That'll be really cool. Is he doing a concert?
I think so. I know that him and Saber and someone else we're trying to get out there should be like pretty fun.
Are they gonna do the Hooves line?
Yeah.
Hooray! Wait, is that
I'm
approved?
Not sure.
Because I don't want to be saying stuff that's not
true. Oh yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything because like I'm not 100% on it yet. So
of course. Yeah, well, for listeners that are going to MomoCon, like me and Jordan have submitted a panel. I submitted panels with me and my Crewbie team, and like I might also be doing a panel with Jordan and Paleo. And
you are doing that panel.
Yes, I am. If it gets approved, I am doing that panel, and so there's going to be a lot of panels.
It was approved.
Oh, it was. Oh, then okay, then I'm doing a panel at MomoCon with Jordan and Paleo and Hero about cartoons, and it's going to be awesome. And anime, yes. Yeah. Anime and our cartoons are not the same.
Yeah, someone's gonna come in and say that. It's gonna be
oh my gosh, you right? They're just gonna
It's gonna be
so you guys should come to MomoCon and see all of the panels. Like who knows what all panels will get approved.
Carrie Payton's gonna be there. Cyborg, So I'm going to say booyah with him. I have to catch him first, though, because I have to be the first person he says booyah with, because at the end of the day, everyone's going to just like, can you say booyah? Can you say booyah? Can you say booyah?
Yeah.
And he's going to be like, so worn out. So I have to catch him like early.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Like that one time I ran into Patrick Warburton, and it was so awkward. Well, it wasn't awkward. It was just like I was at MomoCon, and I was just getting some chicken, and I was just like, and he was just like, oh, they got chicken here. You know, and it's just like, yeah, and I don't know, I didn't know what to say because my mouth was full, and I was just like, yeah. It's so stupid. Man, I'm so mad at myself. It was so dumb. I was just trying to get my chicken and go. Oh god, that was so awkward.
That is incredible.
Oh god, that was painful.
But yeah, me and Elsie had a hot tub party, and it was lit. And she went swimming in freezing cold water outside and then jumped back in the hot tub. Not
that's
jumped,
a good way to go. Shock.
Probably. She was fine, but I was just like, oh my god. They were all like doing like an initiation. They were like, okay, we're going to get in the pool and then in the hot tub to prove like 2020 we can do it. Like, it was so beautiful.
Yeah. Me and my friends did that as like teenagers when we were trying to go into shock. It was so stupid. We were like 16. We were like, yeah, let's keep alternating the hot tub to the like cold pool and see if we go into shock. And it was just like, it was so stupid. It was so dumb.
I went and put my feet in the cold pool, and then I was like, nope, and I re-emerged myself back into the hot tub fully, and I was like, never again, not doing that. Nope, no siree.
I mean, like, all it really takes is like the plunge, and then it like takes like 10 seconds for your body to adapt. But like, yeah, it's always like the big thing before you jump in that's like always the worst. It's always like the preemptive thing, and then like the landing in it is just like, okay, I'm in, fully submersed, it's cold, and then like you come out and it's cold for a bit, but then you like adapt.
Well, real quick, before we get to anything else, I would like to give a shout out to our amazing patrons.
Cool.
Because they're so cool and neat. Hello. Thank you, Joseph Andrew Grinder, Adrian Leinard, Carsonator TTV, the main character, the Swagnomite, Windstorm555, Christopher Kaiser, and Kimberly Calderon.
Kimberly Calderon. Yeah, you rock.
Yes.
All of you guys rock.
All of them are amazing. And I love them, and it makes me real happy. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for supporting us.
Yes.
And if you would like to support us on Patreon, we have our $1 and $2 tier, which are like some pretty cool tiers. And we'll shout your name out in the episode if you give us the $2 one. And we have like stuff that we'll randomly post on our Patreon feed sometimes. There's a little bit of content there that you can go view that we've recorded in the past if you'd like to see some exclusive content like us reading doujins.
Yeah.
And yeah, our Patreon is just kind of like we would just want to keep it cheap for anybody that just wants to support what we love to do. And either way, we're going to be making episodes because it's fun. And yeah, Patreon. Wow. This was the first time we talked about Patreon without bringing up porn.
Yeah.
Wait, shit, I just brought up porn.
Oh, well, you just ruined it. God damn it, Katie.
No!
God, no.
Oh, well, I guess we'll never truly have a winning streak.
Oh,
I'm not sorry. Well, this is who we are. We're 2 weeks into 2020, and we're already doing this bullshit.
Yeah.
But you know, man, I'm here for it. I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff happening this year that I think is going to be really neat, and we just have to stay on it. There's this video game I've been playing called Kind Words. And it is incredible. It makes me really happy when I'm lonely at night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's really cute. It's $5 on Steam, and it is. I don't know how they've managed to do this, but it is like the most wholesome like place where there's just this community of anonymous people that you can just send letters to and ask for advice. And like, you know, electronic letters. And then you can throw paper airplanes that just have cute words of wisdom. And people will anonymously respond to like your questions. Like if you're like, oh man, geez, like I'm having a tough time at school right now because I don't know how to make friends. Does anyone have any advice? And like people will respond. And then to thank them, because you're not allowed to respond like back, you give them a sticker.
Oh, nice.
And it's really nice. And you're not allowed to share like Discord links or personal information. They have like some bots or something that are on that shit, so like it remains anonymous. So like I don't know the full extent of how they do it, because again, the environment that is on this Kind Words game, there's no trolls, there's no like people fucking with you, like everyone's so nice, and it's just so lovely, and I hope that it stays that way. You know, obviously I think that if the wrong people wanted to get their hands on it and, you know, be assholes, they could, maybe. But it has a really good filtering system, and, like, it's very nice, and I really like it. And I've been on it every night, just, like, writing letters to people and, like, getting responses whenever I would be like, oh, I'm feeling kind of sad. I would like some advice. And then I get, like, 4 or 5 letters from somewhere all over the world of people saying, oh, I'm sorry you're sad. Here's some advice for, like, random stuff. It's so cute. Please buy that game. I love it so much.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
It's so wholesome. Like, you should buy it, and it's just like it's so nice.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out then. If someone, because there's been a motherfucker logging into my Steam because I get emails every now and then.
Oh shit!
It's just like, hey, someone logged into your Steam, but I barely ever use Steam, so I was just like, oh, whatever, fuck it. And then like
maybe change that password.
Yeah, I'll change it right now.
Or else they're just gonna go buy like $8,000 worth of games.
I didn't put my card on there, so they can't do that. Yeah,
excellent. Okay, excellent. Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Well, cool beans. Cool. How about we go? Oh, no, yes. Did you? Oh, never mind then. Yeah, how about we get into one of our first questions then?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
All right. So, first question comes from Tony V from the email. And if you would like to email us, weirdflexbutokaypodcast@gmail.com. And this this query states, also they spelled my name right, and that makes me very happy. You get brownie points. It says, hey, Jax and Katy, Happy New Year. Here's a question to start off the new decade, but also reflecting on 2019. Can you list your top 5 anime of 2019? Thank you. You guys are awesome. Well, I know
Jordan's...
Supposed
to guess each other's? Yeah, because one of mine is like pretty fucking obvious. Like I've been blasting Kini Kionegai. Yeah, that is my favorite anime just in general.
Does it have to just be anime? Can it also be cartoons?
No, he said anime. I think. Well, yeah, I think you can do 5 anime, 5 cartoons.
Okay. I'm gonna try to guess yours.
Okay, go ahead.
Danbaru, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm trying to think of like what you've really been watching, because I see you post all the time, but I see you post about Dragon Ball, but I don't think you've been rewatching it in 2019, have you?
Oh no. Dragon Ball Super Broly was the last thing I watched, but like I watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but those are like 90s shows.
Okay, well, and then of course My Hero Academia.
Of course, that's easy.
Of course. Yeah. So let's see, what's another one that you have been on the train for? I can think of a few of mine, but I'm trying to think. Those are the only 2 I can really. I
can think of like 4 of yours right off the top of my head. So.
Yeah, because I've told you a lot about them. Like you mostly talked about Danbaru, and then of course My Hero. Like whenever we would talk about anime, because I know some cartoons we talked about, but like, yeah, I can only think of 2 for you. What are the ones you can think of for me?
Promise Neverland. That tsundere thing where the 2 tsunderes like each other.
Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Kaguya-sama Love is War. My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
What was that? There was that one with the frog show.
That's not anime though.
I'm mixing them together now.
Okay.
I changed my mind. Yeah, the frog show. That was one.
Yeah.
And shit.
There was one more anime that I was huge on, and it was about Vikings.
Oh, Vinland Saga.
Yes, Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga. Yeah,
those were like my boys.
Yeah, I don't think I watched much. Oh, fuck yeah, I did watch Dr. Stone. I like Dr. Stone a lot. That's a good show.
Oh, and you've been watching Beastars, right? Yeah,
Beastars is really good.
Yes.
And so is Black Clover again. Like Black Clover has like it has its ups and downs, but it's been hitting up recently.
Yeah, I know that you had liked Black Clover, but I didn't know if there were like any new episodes right now.
Oh no, no, they had some like great episodes. Like they had like freaking Sekirei show up, and Sekirei's this poor sweet girl right here. I'll just link a gif of her. Yeah, this girl right here, like. She's fucking adorable. And I was just like, because I'd seen her in the manga, so I was like, oh, she's finally animated.
So cute.
Yeah, she's finally animated, so that was good.
I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
But yeah, and then I think cartoon-wise, like I was very obsessed with
Steven Universe, like always.
Of course, Steven Universe, naturally. And me and Jordan and Hero and Paleo have been watching DuckTales.
And My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
And of course, My Little Pony Friendship.
It finished last year.
Yes, it did.
And a great ending.
It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah, really, really good. What else came out?
And Amphibia. Amphibia was the name of the frog isekai that I like.
Oh yeah, Amphibia. Yeah, there we go.
I love Amphibia. I need more Amphibia. I need it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Isekai Quartet I really wanted to watch, but I've only seen like 2 of those series, so I can't like. I don't want to watch it till I've seen like the other series because it's just I can't appreciate it fully.
No, definitely. I have not watched any of those like big isekai except a little bit of the slime anime, so I'm not like I've heard Isekai Quartet's really good, but I'm not in a place to truly appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I hate when there's crossovers with like 2 properties, you know, but then there's one. It's like, well, I can't fully enjoy this until I watch that series now.
Yeah,
so it's just like I gotta go watch that series. I was like, fine.
God, I just need the ultimate Naruto Bleach One Piece crossover where they're just
with
doing
Dragon Ball.
shenanigans. And Dragon Ball, of course.
Like call it D-Bon.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is what I need.
There was an awesome doujin I read
gosh.
of that very thing,
Yeah.
and it was fucking amazing back in the. I like read it back. I was like 2010, and I was like, they need to make this like an actual like special. And what happened was like Goku, Luffy, Naruto, Ichigo all got transported to this area where they were all like, hey, what's going on here? And then like the villain was like, you two have to fight. You guys have to fight for my entertainment. And then like Goku's like, well, I'm not gonna let this happen if you were gonna destroy the planet. And then like he tried to fight, but he's like, oh, on this planet everyone is like on a level playing field, so you won't be blowing up any planets here. And he was just like, oh fuck. And so like Goku's like, okay. So Goku goes and fights Ichigo, and Naruto goes and fights Luffy, and they're noticing how similar they are. And then Goku's like, okay, let me kick it up a notch, and he goes Super Saiyan. And then like he shoots a Kamehameha, and freaking Naruto and Luffy are just like, fucking awesome, dude. And they're just like stopping, they're like focused on the fight. And Ichigo's would you guys just focus on your fight right now? And Goku's just like, and it was like amazing. Great. And then like they had in the other room, Zoro was fighting the red-haired dude from Bleach, I forgot his name. Renji, yeah, he was fighting Renji, and he was saying like, "Oh, this baboon." So he's like, "That's not a baboon." He's like, "What the fuck? How do you know?" It's just like, it's just fucking. That's not a baboon. And then he was like talking about, and then Sasuke was fighting Vegeta, and Vegeta was like, "Okay, got this." And then he was like doing these moves, and then Sasuke's like, "Is that all you got, old man?" And he's like, "Cocky brat," and they were fighting. And then,
I want to read this.
Yeah, it's all on my DeviantArt. If you go to my DeviantArt, like. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like people, there's a lot of fun stuff on my DeviantArt because I'm very active. It's called DeviantArt for a reason, but like I remember I favorited it. So if you go back to like the last page, it's like you'll see it, like entire story. But like I favorited that entire thing because it was just it was amazing. Because I was just like, this is so legit. Like how they were interacting with each other, and then like all the other characters showed up too. So like Luffy and Krillin and Usopp were getting along together, and then fucking Chad and Chopper were like using their strength to like hold something.
I would honestly love like a Teen Titans Go situation with all of our protagonists.
Teen Titans Go? I want like a fun thing. Teen Titans Go is fun, but I want like a thing. Well, you mean like a Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go thing?
No. I'm saying I would want like a Teen Titans Go format for like all of the crossovers, you know, to where like it's just a bunch of episodes of them going on adventures together, being silly and dumb. Like Luffy and Naruto going on silly adventures.
Slice of life stuff. Yeah.
Slice of life. I would love that.
Yeah.
Gosh,
yeah,
because
I remember like when freaking who is like Goten and Trunks fused to make Gotenks, like everyone was like, "Holy shit, that's so fucking cool! Oh my god!"
Yeah.
It was funny. I liked how like the Z characters were just like they had like a little thing where they're like, they are so cool. They are so cool. It's just like that. I love that. I love the fact they were giving them their shine because like none of you would exist without them. So I love that whole little thing. It's so good.
Yes, exactly. But it is pretty fun to think about like all of them in one universe brawling it out. And speaking of brawling it out,
oh, nice one.
Haha. We have
segue.
another question. Why don't you read this question, Jordan?
Okay, this one comes from my bro Saberspark, and he asks, if there was an all-out brawl with cereal mascots, who would win? I think I got an idea. Yeah. I
need to really hold on before I give my final answer. I just want to take one last look at every cereal mascot.
Yeah, I already know who I'm rooting for. Well, I already know who would probably win.
It's only showing me. Oh, Okay, easily. Easily I know who will win.
Okay.
Let's say it on the count of 3.
Okay.
1,
Go ahead.
2, 3. Sugar
Lucky.
Bear.
Lucky.
Sugar Bear.
Lucky has magic powers. Like
Sugar
I've seen
Bear,
like
if you watch those fucking old Sugar Bear commercials, he fucking blasts through walls without a fucking care.
yeah, but I'm saying like if Leprechaun has the powers, like he has some fucking OP magic powers where he's able to like conjure universes of like this and portals and stuff like that. He could just lock Sugar Bear away and like all the other characters away. Like
I don't
fucking
know.
Leprechaun is OP.
Sugar Bear, the way that they marketed him, you could lock him anywhere and he would just so casually walk right fucking through it. He was terrifying. He'd be like, can't get enough of those sugar crisps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably be like
barrels through it.
yeah, and Lucky's never been like really caught either because he's like, oh, their Lucky Charms are magically delicious because he's got such magic buffs in his power.
I think that he's really good at escaping. I think he's slippery, could never be caught, and can get away from any situation. But if they are fighting, Sugar Bear would bend his ass.
Well, I'm thinking if they're fighting, he would just make a portal under Sugar Bear and just do that thing like what fucking Doctor Strange did to Loki. Where it's like, Loki's stronger than Sugar Bear. I mean, Loki's stronger than Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange made that portal thing, and it was just like, okay, you're stronger than me, but you're still stuck in a falling endless cycle.
In the serial canon, have we seen Lucky open portals under other people? Not for himself, but under others without him touching them?
Yes.
We have?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like, you can go look up commercials right now.
Oh my gosh, I kind of want to. Well, God, there's probably so many commercials that I wouldn't be able to find it. So I'll take your word that okay. So Lucky can like, does he have like a wand or like does he point?
No, he just uses magic. He's Leprechaun magic.
Okay, because I'm just trying to think. Then, okay, in a situation where they are battling, I think that if they had to throw hands, Sugar Bear would win.
Well, yeah, because it's physically.
Yes, of course, but I do agree that if this is the case, Lucky would have an advantage with his magic and could, if that portal trick is true, and I don't have time to look through all the cereal commercials, but then I could totally give it that. I will say that Sugar Bear is also very fast and can also randomly, he does also have the cartoon ability of being able to pull out objects.
Toon Force. Yeah, magic satchel.
He does also have Toon Force. And he can climb and jump and he can do all this shit without even a wince. Like nothing distracts Sugar Bear. So I don't know if Lucky could be quick enough to get the portal under him because he is fast. Sugar Bear had like a fucking submarine or something, and he was across the world and got to fucking grandma to get that sugar crisp after getting off a phone call within 2 minutes. So Sugar Bear's fucking fast. So
yeah, he is fast. That's what I'm saying. Like if it was like a fight, you wouldn't go. It's like with Spider-Man and Venom. Like Spider-Man shouldn't fight Venom fist to fist. He's gonna outsmart him. It's just you're super smart
Sugar
and
Bear's
physically
really
you're crazy.
Smart though.
Yeah, I know.
He's
Super
really
smart and he's super crafty. But it's just like, okay, well, magic, boom. There and go. And then he's just.
I would definitely want to watch more and learn about the lore of Mr. Lucky Charm guy's magic. But I'm willing to take your side here just because there is much more unlimited potential, and with the wittiness and sneakiness of the Leprechaun, I could definitely see him taking a sneaky win. But yeah, if it was an all-out brawl with cereal mascots, like they had to fist fight,
all of them had to fight the ultimate showdown. Then
in the ultimate showdown, Sugar Bear would take it.
Well, it's just Lucky would just hide for a bit because he has his fucking power. Because he gets his power from fucking the marshmallows and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like how Sugar Bear is eats his sugar.
Can't get enough of that sugar crisp.
Yeah.
But no, Sugar Bear is more violent when he doesn't have his sugar crisp.
Exactly.
He is he goes on those rampages without his food. So the longer he is away from sugar crisp, the more powerful he is, which is terrifying. Yeah. I love that we went for kind of a different approach because you'd think we'd be like, oh, Tony the Tiger or you know, but no, man,
Tony's
Sugar Bear
would get wrecked by Sugar Bear.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
He will fucking rip his head off.
Yeah, he would.
Sugar Bear will fuck you up.
He would. He would definitely fuck you up.
Sugar Bear terrifies me.
Yeah, Sugar Bear is a beast.
He's
literally.
A fucking beast.
Yeah, he's literally a beast.
But Lucky is very lucky. He definitely has some advantages that if there was an opponent that could take Sugar Bear down, it would be Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would have to be by other means than force. Because I think out of every cereal mascot, Sugar Bear is the strongest.
Yeah. But what about the mask cereal?
Because there's a mask cereal? Well, okay, hold on.
I don't think it no, because they said cereal mascots.
Mascots,
and that wasn't,
I think it needs to be like traditional like mascots for cereal that are like mostly associated with being cereal mascots.
Yeah, okay.
Although, could you imagine if does Toucan Sam have like imagine if they made like a spin-off show of all the characters like the cereal mascots, like I mean not that they could because all the rights and all that stuff, but like God.
Well, they've all met each other in like one crossover. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, remember the Here I Come, I Am Cinnamon.
Oh yeah, like Cinnamon and the Apple guy.
Yeah.
Is he still around?
I don't know.
Is the what's the mascot for Cookie Crisp now? Because when I was a kid, it was a burglar.
Cookie Crisp. It's the wolf that's like a burglar.
It's a wolf now. Because when I was a kid, there was a burglar, and it was a fucking
was
like
it a
dog.
Human burglar? Oh, then no, we're thinking of the same thing. He's like a burglar, but he's like a dog wolf thing, and he's like Cookie Crisp.
Why does a wolf want to eat shit? Because like when I was a kid, it was a burglar. Yeah, it was a burglar and his dog. Then all of a sudden, his dog just got it, and then now it's like a fucking wolf.
Honestly, I was nervous when I would see the commercials about like this dog wolf thing trying to take the Cookie Crisp because my first thought is, but if a dog eats chocolate, he'll die.
Yeah.
So like, what the fuck?
It makes no fucking sense. What about what was that other one? The fucking cinnamon. What's the one for Cinnamon Toast Crunch? It's a chef, right?
I think for cinnamon. Oh no, for Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It's a chef, right?
No, actually, for the recent commercials anyway. Maybe in the past it was, but for the recent commercials, it's this little Cinnamon Toast Crunch cannibal piece.
Oh yeah, the cannibals that eat each other.
Yeah. So like that thing is fucking boss. Like it's pretty tiny though, so it wouldn't quite stand a chance. But I think if you put that guy up against like Here I Come, I Am Cinnamon, that cinnamon guy, dude, I think that piece of toasty crunch has a chance. He's gonna fucking eat his ass.
Yeah. He's fucking cannibal, eats everything.
Like his mouth grows to the size of the thing he's eating, so like he'll just be like.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Why are they showing that? Why are they showing that on TV? It's really fucked up.
It's really crazy, but I love it. Like, what are some weird cereal commercials? I haven't watched TV in so long.
I haven't watched TV in years. Actually, I watched the Super Bowl this weekend, but it wasn't anything. I was like,
Did it have any cool?
No, it had a lot of funny commercials.
Commercials, yeah.
But like they always have funny commercials, and they usually they fuck up because like they release them online now, like 4 days prior, so it's like you can watch them all. So it's just like,
Okay.
What the? I can't think of. Do you remember that Eggo commercial? With the
Lego My Eggo with the little girl.
Yeah, that shit was great. It's just like, what do you want, Dolly? And then her brother's just like, oh, you guys, she's talking to her little doll. And she's like, oh, you got syrup on your face. And her brother's like, I'll get syrup on your fucking face. And he's just like, aw, look at this. I'm going to give you some more Eggo waffles. And then he's just like, Dolly, Dolly, Dolly. And then the brother finished his Eggo waffles. And he's just like looking at his sisters. And he's just like, oh, fuck it. She's playing with her doll. She's in space land, cuckoo land. So he fucking goes over and tries to take her Eggos. And then her face turns into this just monstrous fucking thing. Like, no, everybody Eggo. Shit like that. That like apparently horrified kids so bad they had to change the commercials.
Yes, or they had to change the way the little girl looked when she was all scary to
make
her less scary.
Yeah, the girl commercial. Go away from my Eggo. Shit was funny.
God, it was terrifying. When I see it, I'm like, oh God.
That was amazing because I remember I always had a problem with those fucking face things where they would have like a person's face like change when they like walked away or something. When you see someone from behind and then they turn around, their face is fucked up. Like I saw like stuff like that as a kid that always like fucked up my day. So it's just like, oh yeah, that thing, little Eggo, little girl monster.
I guess we figured it out then.
Go away from my Eggo.
God, that was so freaky.
So funny. It's so funny.
Oh it used to freak me out. All those commercials. There was one parody commercial online that's for like Capri Sun, It's like Capri Jammers or something, but like it's a parody commercial, and like they're all turning into monsters, and there's blood and gore everywhere, and then like
oh yeah, the '90s
buckets.
commercial one, and there's like fucking like such the '90s commercial. We're gonna get football pastry pops, football pizza pastries, and then they're like going around doing the '90s football pizza pastry thing, and then a fucking like monster just comes into kills. That was so good.
Yep,
that was so good.
That was
so
a funny.
Good one. Go look this up, people. '90s
a
kid
gem
shows
for
are
its
awesome.
time.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It was amazing.
But all right, let's see here. So we pretty much came down to the decision that it would be Sugar Bear versus Lucky, and depending on the circumstances, it could go to anyone.
Yep.
All right. Then let us go to our next question.
Okay, let's go.
Blah. Hey, Jax and Katy. I really love your
wrong.
podcast. They did. I'm sad. It's Katy, not Katie, you monster. But it's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. It says, I really love your podcast. It's one of the best things that light up my mood. And I need to ask, knowing how life improvement, it's not just a straight line, which you are constantly better each day, and how it's always filled with lows, even points in which you regress instead of improve, what do you usually do to get back up from those moments in which you mess up? I.e., having a good streak of days being productive only to mess up all of a sudden procrastinating.
Do you want the nice answer, or do you want me to do the disciplinary voice?
I think we should do both answers.
Okay, you do yours first, because you're the sunshine and flower.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah. Good cop, bad cop, personally.
Well, my answer might have a little bit of discipline stuff to it, too, because you just kind of have to... When you have those bad days and those bad moments, you just kind of have to reassess your goals. You have to look at your goals in the eye and say, what is it that I'm trying to do? Is this going to hinder that? And if not, then it's okay. And even if it is, it's okay to sit down and take a break and reassess the things that you're grateful for. I was listening to an episode of Always Open because I've been trying to catch up. And one thing that they said that has been scientifically proven to like help with when you're like in a bad place is just to look at the things like from a day-to-day level. Look at what you're grateful for today. So like, oh, do I have a full tank of gas today? What am I proud of that I did today? Do I have friends that love me? When was the last time I saw someone that I feel like I can talk to? Like looking at stuff like that can really help you find that grateful place again and find that, I guess, like inner humility or whatever that kind of gets you back on track. And then I think what helps me when I've done all of that is I try to find, as Frozen 2 would say, the next right thing to do. And I just kind of have to pick myself up. Like yesterday, I was having a really rough day, but it actually inspired me more to get back up and not just sit and wallow in it, but just to be like, you know what? It's okay that it's a little late in the day and also that things are kind of sucky right now. I'm just going to try to do something that'll make me feel good and productive. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go eat dinner. I'm going to go shower. I'm going to do things that are going to be good for me to do today. And even though I'm not motivated, it's not about motivation. It's about the discipline. And it's about just saying to yourself, yes, this sucks, but this too shall pass. Everything is temporary, good times and bad times. But objectively, you will have good times just like you will have bad times. And knowing that none of that is permanent can kind of help you to make that next step so that you can find that next thing to be proud of. And just being proud of the little things, like, again, I have a tank of gas in my car today, and I was able to eat a really good meal today, and I was able to not snack too much, and I was able to have a really nice conversation with my friend, and I was able to do my job and feel good about myself today. Like, find the little things to be grateful for and kind of go that direction. And I think that would be my answer.
Yeah. Or you could just stop being a little bitch and just get the shit done. Right? Now we're going to talk some real shit to you now. Like when you don't want to work, that's when you have to work. All right? Like, you know what? The best clients I always have are the ones who are upset and angry because they just got broken up with and stuff like that. And then, I think hate is a powerful enemy, powerful ally when you use it the right way, and you have to use it. Like, I know, like, freaking there was this whole thing on Oprah about how, like, she, like, talked about, like, she's always talking about, like, love and peace and all that type of bullshit, but then she was talking about, like, fucking she was talking about how she was in this situation where no one respected her as a woman, as a black woman. And she used that fuel as motivation to get through the day to like prove them wrong. So yeah, like using stuff when you don't feel like doing it is just remembering why you started, why you want to keep doing it, how it's going to benefit you. Because to me, I absolutely hate regressing. Like to me, like one of the worst things in life is where you come so far and then you regress. And like it's just like I have to like at least stay in a place. I can't like go backwards. I always have to keep going forward. But what you can do is you just focus. Like if you need to take a break, like think of it here, I'll give you like a metaphysical shit, right? Like okay, think of like a wagon, right? And the wagon's like going like slow, and it's just like, oh, the wagon's taking me to my destination. Like it's just a nice little wooden wagon. It's going up the street. But it's just like, oh shit, I'm tired of being on this wagon. So you either hop off or you fall off, and the wagon's still going down the street, but it's going at a reasonable pace where you can still catch up with it. But it's just like, nah, I don't feel, I'm gonna go explore this area around where I'm doing. Then it's just like, oh shit, but you like always have the wagon in sight, but you don't want to lose sight of it, because if it gets too far away, then it's too hard to like go catch up to it again. But like, yeah, like it's okay to just hop off the wagon and like, you know, spread your legs, walk around for a little bit, and then get back onto it, and then just like, you know, go run and get caught up, and then get back on the wagon again, and then, you know, just like ride it for as long as you need to, and then, you know, take that little break, because you can still catch it. Like, you don't want to let that wagon get out of sight. Like yeah, there you go. Like that's what you do. See, I'm talking about this shit right now, and it's like, oh shit, that's valid. Yeah, see, there you go. It's like you gotta like focus on keeping consistent and positive stuff and doing stuff you love that benefits you, that like will help you stay good. Because like, you know, sometimes it's just like, I don't feel like doing anything today. Like it's a mental thing. But then like you have to like be able to tell yourself like, am I enjoying, I mean like if like, okay, like it's like this, am I actually in need of a break, or am I just being lazy? Because like, you know, sometimes there's a big like margin where it's like, I don't know if I actually need a break or if I'm just being lazy right now. So like the way you can find out this difference is like, okay, have you done a lot of work where you're like, it's just like, oh shit, like I've done a lot of work, I need a break. And it's just like, yeah, you definitely take a break now, dude, you worked your ass off on it. But like if you're just lazy but you haven't done anything, it's just like, oh, I want to do this, but I really don't want to. I'm just gonna be lazy today. And then those build up. And also, I talked about this in a video recently. When you stay consistent with something, there are these little neural pathways in your brain that build up to like help you stay consistent. So like if you stay consistent, like, you know, day after day, like day 1, you built up a neural pathway. Day 2, you build up a neural pathway. 3, 4, 5, 6, all each day, this neural pathway is getting stronger. After like 3-4 weeks, this neural pathway is like a flame. It's perfect fire. It's like you want to do it. You want to keep at it. So you're gonna keep doing it. But if you build it up for like say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then stop, it's really hard to build that neural pathway up again. You have to force yourself to like go, no, you get that fucking neural pathway built up again. No, I don't give a fuck what we gotta do. So it's just like times it's just like I'll work for 10 minutes, I'll work for 15, 20. Like what I do is make it manageable. Like here's another fucking, I'm all about the euphemisms today. All right, imagine you have like a fucking big ass cake, right? Now you realize, oh, if I try to tackle this entire cake in one day, I'll get sick. But then it's just like, oh, I can have a slice. Okay, I'll have just a little bit. Okay, I can do that. I can like do this cake piece by piece by piece, and then like, you know, you gradually will take it down. Like I think that works by doing stuff in bite-sized pieces instead of just like trying to do the whole thing at once. Like it'll help you realize, oh, I was productive, I did this, and then go at it. Because I know some people are just like, you a little bitch if you don't get shit done. It's just like, just let them I mean, sometimes that works. Like I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I look up those speeches and they help me a lot. Like there was this one speech I watched recently where this guy, and he was just like a stone cold motherfucker, and I was just like, this actually inspired me a lot. And he was just like, it's so great to be powerful today because so many people are so mediocre and they can't take pain and they can't do that. And I was just like, yeah, fuck them. And I was just like, and I fucking went and got through it. But then like I see like, you know, some people don't respond well to that, but hey, whatever. It like it's different strokes for different. It's just however you're feeling for the day. But that's my opinion on it.
Yeah, I actually had a situation recently where I got a piece of advice that helped me, and it was a little on the softer side, but it actually put some things into perspective for me. So I haven't really talked about this like publicly very much, but sometimes I can have a little bit of a binge eating problem where I will like if I have a snack, I might get like 3 of that snack, or like, you know, I might like go a little overboard. And sometimes it's hard to just decide to stop. Like, even though you do have that ability, sometimes it's hard. And so I guess I'm just going to talk about it. On that game I was talking about earlier, Kind Words, it was like, it's a really great game. And I sent a little letter into the universe, and I was like, hey, like, sometimes I have a problem with overeating. Like, what's some advice for that? And I could probably pull up the letter of the response I got. You know what? I think I will, because it really inspired me. It probably won't mess with the recording, because it's a little game on my thingy. So I'm just gonna open it up, and I'm gonna go look through my thingy. Hope there's some little music playing in the background now.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes. I'm going to start. I'm going to look at my inbox, and let's see here. So next, let's go to full history. Next. Let's see. No, where is it? Hold on. I really want to read you guys this letter.
This episode really awesome. Is sponsored by Black Clover. Go watch Black Clover. It's like Naruto, but better.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. This is the question that I asked, and let's see. Hold on. I have a binge eating
problem too, so I understand.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like when I have a thing, like I always like go, oh, the way I work it out though, because like I had it when I was a kid, and like I would just sit and overeat stuff. Like you give me like a fucking packet of Reese's peanut butter cups, that whole shit's going to be gone. And so it's just like what I would do is just go, fuck it, I'm just gonna crush it, and then it would inspire me to work out later, because it's just like, okay, how many calories did I just eat? 500? Okay, so I just need to go burn 500 right here.
Here's the letter that someone wrote me that I think actually really helped me. And it talks about how sometimes you don't have the mental energy to make certain decisions. So it says, Dear Kay, decisions and so-called willpower take mental energy, which you don't always have to spare. And that's okay. The best tricks are not ones which make your mind tougher, but ones that make your life easier. Get in regular habits. Have the same things at the same times. Buy foods that will last many meals. Meal plan and do all your prep in one day. Then you don't have to make the right choice every time, because your past you already made it for you. And be gentle with yourself. And that was the piece of advice, just about how sometimes you don't have the mental energy to spare to make the quote-unquote right choice. And sometimes just preparing yourself so that you have less choices to maybe make that day, so it's easier to not give in to temptation because you've already made a choice for yourself earlier. That can really help. And so that's actually been helping me, is like I've been kind of doing a little bit more meal planning.
Yeah, that's like the great thing. Like I always tell people, if you're gonna cook, don't cook when you're hungry, cook before you're hungry, because it's just like, if you like already get to the point where you're hungry, that's when you're just gonna go, fuck, I'm gonna go to McDonald's right now. I'm just gonna go I'm just gonna go grab a snack. I don't give a fuck what I eat.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, because it's just like, don't do it when you're like not hungry. Do it like when you're just like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to cook a meal and stuff like that. I'm not too hungry or anything. Like I can feel like the little things of hunger starting to come, but it's not like anything where I'm like, oh yeah, I absolutely need to feed. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that is, I guess, some advice in that sense, and then also another random tangent about some stuff that helped me a little bit. Well, I hope that helped, and let us know. And in the comments below, if you have answers to any of these questions, I read through every comment. Sometimes I'll go in and I'll randomly respond. We love to hear from you guys, and maybe one day we'll read some answers on the podcast. Who knows? It'd be really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I like hearing you guys' answer. All right. Yeah. So let us go to our final question. If you could please read it for us, Jordan.
Okay. If you could have drinks with any celeb, who would it be? And that's from Nora Mermaid. Oh, hey, Nora. Thanks for listening.
Nora Mermaid.
Well, there's only like 3 celebrities I would ever get starstruck over, so I'm trying to think like, well, yeah. Probably. Oh god, because like the only 3 people I would actually like lose my shit over and love to have a conversation are Arnold Schwarzenegger, Will Smith, and The Rock. Like I'm just trying to think of like who would I want to sit down and talk to though.
You should talk to The Rock.
About what?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. But the thing is, I'm trying to think like. What
okay,
would
pretend that I'm The Rock.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Rock? Love your
I'm The
movies.
Rock. Hey, thank you,
well,
man.
Actually,
that means a lot to me. Oh wow. Well, that's
joking.
okay. I make a lot of movies. I make way more money than you. It's fine.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and I'm like huge, man. I'm like so huge.
Yeah, man. So like, how's life been with your daughters and stuff? How do you stay consistent?
It's been huge, like, because I'm just, my shoulders are so massive, like, I just pick them up on my shoulders sometimes. Like, that's how it is,
Yeah. I mean, but what I want to talk to, but like Arnold gave advice to both Will Smith and The Rock. So it's just like,
And
I don't
scene.
know. I don't
For
know
any of you that didn't know, that was just me pretending to be The Rock. We don't actually have The Rock here. Just don't want to fool you. Featuring The Rock.
That'd be funny. Get him on the podcast as a guest.
God, I can only imagine. But okay, so you would pick one of those 3?
Yeah, one of those 3. What about you?
The person I've always wanted to shake hands with is Taylor Swift. Taysway. I'd also really like to meet the Vlog Brothers, so it's also down to 3 for me. I think, like, because I wouldn't want to make them feel like they have to stay for a whole drink or something. Like, if I could just have, like, a minute, just be like, hey, you're really cool, and then, like, we could, I don't know, drink some chalky milk, and then they can leave, because I know they're busy.
Right, okay.
That it'd be one of those 3 for me, too. I think, God, because I love the Vlog Brothers so much. They, like, their videos inspire me a lot, but Taylor Swift, her music has always inspired me. And Sarah Bareilles, too. Like, I would love the chance to meet her. Or just, like, shake her hand and just, tell her the impact that she's had on my life. So it would definitely be, like, in that area. But narrowing it down is hard. How do you choose?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. That's
Jordan,
what I'm doing right now, thinking.
I need your help. Can you pretend to be Taylor Swift?
Hey, Steven. I know looks can be deceiving, but I know
I saw a light in you.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up,
Taylor.
girl?
Oh, my gosh. Look, I just want you to know that I'm just a really big fan, and you've really helped me out through a lot in your music,
thank
and
you.
you're just
Thank you.
You're inspiring. Thank you.
Oh, I try. You like
So,
it's just
like,
it's good.
yeah.
Everything's great. Like how what do you do with your life?
Oh my gosh, I like host a podcast with my friend Jordan, and it's really fun. But like,
Oh yeah.
I want to know about you. Your life is like so interesting. Like, tell me one
you
thing
watch
about
any TMZ or any movie is like pretty much. I just like to sit at home. I'm a country girl, and I like to twirl my hair and pick up boys. And I've had a lot of relationships. I mean, a lot of relationships.
That's
like,
awesome.
You
you're exploring
songs,
yourself.
So
That's
it's just
really
like,
cool.
Yeah.
What's it like to be Taylor Swift? If you could tell me one thing about being Taylor Swift that just makes you like, tell me, what's the secret?
I'm like, when I did Cats, I was like, I actually had to get super drunk to do Cats. Like I was out of my mind drunk.
Oh my gosh,
Taylor,
no way.
Silly. Yeah, it was crazy. I had like this great moonshine. My good old uncle. I'm sorry, that country comes out of me when I talk about this and this why I happened, and I freaking like did all this shit, and it was absolutely crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible, Taylor. Thank you so much for coming on to the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Taylor.
Yeah,
okay,
hey,
Jordan, you can come back now. Taylor's gone.
All right. Nice to meet you, miss. Yep. Have a good one. All right. You have a good one too, Sugar Cube. All right. Yeah. So I'm back.
Jordan, I just got to talk to Taylor.
Oh yeah.
My dream.
She's a really nice woman, right?
I just sat down with her and had a drink. What was she drinking though? I couldn't like.
Orange juice.
Orange, of course she was.
With ice cubes.
Ice cubes. Oh,
yes.
That's so classy. I could never strive to be that classy.
It was amazing.
I need to start putting ice cubes in my orange juice. This is it. This is it.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
I figured out the
orange
secret
juice.
to life.
I never had orange juice with ice cubes before. I've heard about it, but I think it. I don't know. It like always weirded me out. Like to put water in your orange juice. I don't know. Like it just.
Yeah.
It's always weird. So I've never had it before.
One thing I did recently, I made hot chocolate with dark chocolate almond milk and the hot chocolate packet. Bro, it was so yummy.
Well, it sounds like it's just like Nutella-esque.
I should have put Nutella in it.
Oh, yeah, do that. There you go.
Oh, my gosh.
That's
that
a free one over
here. That sounds so good.
That does sound good. I wish I could have sugar and all that stuff right now, but I can't.
Oh yeah, you're on that no carb diet, right?
Yeah, with Saber. Yeah, fucking.
Oh yeah, they're doing a fun diet together, which sounds
not fun at all. Like,
well, you know what?
Life without mac. You know what I tell people? Like, okay, because there's always people who are saying like, oh, this diet's the best diet for mankind. It's just like you find a diet that works best for you. And something you can do 5 years from now. Like if someone came up to me, God forbid, and was like, you are now cursed to follow whatever diet you're eating for the rest of your life, I would be livid. I'd be so livid. Like for instance, if you like had to eat, like whenever you tried to eat something else, it would just like turn to ash in your mouth. But like you can only eat the real. I would be like, fuck this shit.
That sucks.
I couldn't do it. But yeah, like for me, a life without mac and cheese is not worth living. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, I want some good mac and cheese. I want to try that mac and cheese that you made because that looks.
Oh yeah. That was awesome. That was like mac and cheese lasagna.
Oh,
it was amazing. Yeah, I'll make
so
it.
Good.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. That'd be so.
I need it. I fucking
need it. I remember
need
like we were talking about like me and Saber and the gang were talking about like oh yeah, dude, we should have a thing where instead of a con, we all just like go and hang out with each other for a week in like a fucking cabin or something like that. And then like freaking Hero and Taylor like no thanks. And we're just like, oh yeah, the dorks who play video games. So
hey, it can be a LAN party.
Yeah,
LAN party.
Land party?
No, a LAN, L-A-N party. We have
What's that?
We have one of those here once a year. It's like a party where you all go to one place and you play video games for 3 days straight together.
Okay, I get bored of video games after like 4
well,
hours.
You can also play board games. You can do whatever. But the main central thing is like
board games and emphasize.
Well, you know, the emphasis is that you're all getting together in one place to do an activity. But like, you know, it's a big house. You can do whatever activities you want. But you're all there for like, if there's something you want to do, you always have the option of, okay, we have all these video games downstairs. We can go play them. Like.
Oh yeah, and board games. I like
and board games and like.
Dunkaroo.
Yeah. Like you can do all of that stuff.
I want to play Buckaroo again. I haven't played that in a while.
I don't think I know what Buckaroo is.
Buckaroo is this game where it was like you had a plastic horse and it's a board game, and it's like it's a fucking donkey, and what you do is everyone has to like put something on it, and when the one person who puts like the thing on it that makes the horse like buck, then it's like you lose the game, because like if you like put on the most stuff without it having buck, you win, but the person who makes the horse buck, they lose. And so it's just you just keep putting like things. It's like buckaroo, and it's like that was a fun game. That was a fun board game to do back in the day.
Oh my god, yeah.
Or like Who Did It? Well, I don't know. What was that game? Or
just
like Guess Who?
Guess Who?
Can you guess who? Can it be? I'm history. God. I love it. That was a fun game.
Remember when children's board games had fucking TV commercials?
Yeah, they were amazing. Remember Mousetrap? This is any action, a crazy contraption. The fun is catching its Mousetrap.
Yes, that was like Bowling for Soup or some shit. That was like singing it.
Oh, that really? I didn't know that. That was good.
I think it was. Don't quote me on that. Quote me on that.
Yeah, like, that was a fun game. If they have like all those 90s nostalgia games, I'll be down to play board games.
You could have like a 90s LAN party where everybody brings like all those old school games, bro. I have like Trouble. I have like Guess Who. I have all of those old games.
Buckaroo.
Twister.
Twister is a fun game.
Twister.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm here for this idea.
Buckaroo board game. Yes. Oh, they better have that game still. I'm gonna go buy it off eBay if they don't have it.
Oh my god.
This is any action, the crazy contraption. Blood is catching its Mousetrap. Oh fuck yeah, that was a fun game.
Let us know in the comments below your favorite 90s board games.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome.
Back in the 90s, we had
Back
Buckaroo.
in the 90s, I was in a really famous board game show.
Yes, back in the 90s.
Woo!
What's funny is that show like made fun of sitcoms, but when you watch sitcoms now, because it made fun of like 90s sitcoms, you can go back and enjoy them from a parody standpoint because of the way they acted. Because it's like, what? I can't believe Ross.
Ross.
You
like
ate my sandwich? You ate my Juicy Lucy sandwich? Ooh. Come on,
Yep.
Rachel. Let's do shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
let's have the sex.
Yeah. Ooh.
God.
I remember for those shows, I always wondered when they had like flashback episodes how that worked. Did they like spin the thing around? You know, because how like some shows would be like, this was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how the fuck did that like flashback work? Like with the whole special effects thing. They're like,
yeah.
And then they just oh, it's so good.
Yeah, God, to be able to have gone to see like an episode of Friends live, I can.
You
only
can
imagine.
see what is it? Fucking Full House. Wait, it wasn't Friends on Canned Laughter, or was that in front of a live studio?
I think it was maybe.
Because there are some shows I watch where it's just like, oh, that is clearly canned laughter, like freaking How I Met Your Mother. That's canned laughter. They did not film that in front of a live studio audience. So I was like wondering if Friends did the same thing. I think Sabrina did the same thing too.
Oh, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, I think Sabrina did that too.
That was such a good show.
That was such a great show.
God, fuck.
That was a great show. Like, I still watch it. Way better than the Netflix version, in my opinion. But that's enough time for that.
Ooh, that go off. Yeah.
I mean, like, the
earlier one was way better. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Well, now I just want to go eat some 90s food and play 90s games.
Yeah, well, Dunkaroos is coming back.
Junkaroos! That's probably not the song, but screw it.
Dunkaroos, those fucking cookies you dip in icing.
Yeah, with the vanilla icing and the sprinkles.
Or the chocolate icing. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
they have the chocolate too.
The chocolate was the original one. The vanilla didn't come till later.
Oh, okay. Dang.
Yeah.
I'm young.
Yeah, you youngin'. You a youngin' now.
I'm a youngin' out here.
No, they need to get Ecta Cooler back, that freaking Slimer drink.
I never tried that one.
It's so good. Like, they had it come back when Ghostbusters, the women movie, came out in 2016. And everyone was, like, complaining about, like, dude, Ghostbusters women out. I don't give a fuck. When's Ecta Cooler? Just give me fucking Ecta Cooler. And
give me my coolers, God damn it.
Yeah, like the same thing with this new Ghostbusters movie. I'm just like, give me the fucking Ecta Cooler. No, you better. I swear to God, if Ecta Cooler doesn't come back, I will be so livid this year. Like, I will be so livid. Like, it has to come back. It has to. So don't you fucking lie to me.
Well, I don't know. I don't have 20/20 vision. Oh, God. Well, Jordan, I think we just made a podcast.
Yeah, we did. We made a good podcast.
We did it. Damn it, you beat me to it. You can find me at KaniDay Official, KaniDay Official on Twitter and Instagram and anywhere. Just look up KaniDay and you'll find me. You can find me at Krwby Productions, KRWBY Productions on YouTube, and we have a Twitter as well, Ruby Abridged, and I also host another podcast there called Perpetually Ajar. That's really fun. And Dr. Crafty, of course. I'm actually about to start writing the episodes for our new season because we just finished up. So that is exciting. I'm going to start writing on that this week. So I'm very, very excited.
Nice.
And yes, where can they find you?
You can find me at Jaxblade Fitness on YouTube. On Twitter. You can find me at Jaxblade on YouTube. You can find me at Jordan Jaxblade Downs on Facebook and Jaxblade everywhere else. So just type in Jaxblade on
We did it. Okay.
We did it.
We did it. We did it. We did it. Well, all right, everybody. Have a good day. Comment below. And, of course, you can always send us a question at weirdflex, but okpodcast@gmail.com. And you can tweet at us at weirdflexpod on Twitter. We love to see from you guys. And, actually, we got 2 of these questions from Twitter and 2 from our emails. So, hey,
nice.
We like to look at everything. And comment below. And if you'd like to answer any of the questions that were asked of us on the episode, we would love to see your ansers. And I'm actually thinking about starting up a little segment where we maybe read some of your answers or something. So
yeah, cool. We might do that. That'd actually be fun. Also, if you made it this far to the end, hashtag Dunkaroo.
Hashtag Dunkaroo.
Hashtag Dunkaroo. So it just lets me know that you've been watching, reading, listening all the way to the end of the podcast.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you hashtag Dunkaroo at our Twitter, we will retweet you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
at
Weird Flex Pod, we'll retweet
At Weird Flex Pod, we'll retweet you there. Go do that. And I'll probably retweet you on my Twitter because I'm just like a retweet whore. I retweet everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So go do it. Go do the thing. We're watching. We're watching. We're always watching. And of course, follow us on Patreon. Yay. Okay.
Yes.
Have a good one, everybody. We hope you like this episode. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Nee.